Look at this car. Can you believe it? You guys are getting excited or not? We got to get excited. I think they're giving this car away today. Do you know that? Does anybody get fired up on this car? Who's winning the car? Who's winning the Mercedes? Come on, man. Come on. You guys got to do better than that. Where's the Moss Vision? Golly. All right. Look at this place. Man, Mark, these guys did unbelievable. All right. Wow. Holy Moses. I got to calm down. My throat was hurting because we had to beat the corporate people earlier, all right? 22 years. I'll tell you my quick story. I live in Inverness, Florida, which is about 2 hours north of here. Worked for Public Supermarkets 22 years. Okay, I got hired in November 18th. They said November 19th. I got fired on the same day, 22 years later. The best thing that's ever happened to me, okay, because I can tell you, what's really exciting is when you send the vice president your 1099 at the end and say, thank you for firing me. It's the best thing you ever did to me. But I tell you, we did some crazy things back then. But Publix was a great company, but Jeunesse is a real company, okay? You want freedom? You guys ready for that? I can tell you, people say, Kevin, how do you do it? What do you do? I say, I bring people, put them in front of Wendy, Randy, Scott, can't forget my buddy Rob, but I tell you, we put them in front of the right people and be quiet. We do, people say, Kevin, how did you get to Double Diamond? What did you do? I said, what I did is invite people to an event. How do you do it? You go to Starbucks and you say, man, you look really familiar, Jason. How you doing? Look at this, Jason. You look really familiar. Like, they just look at you. I go, no, seriously, you look really familiar. Can I buy you a cup of coffee? Start a conversation. Invite people. Jessica told you, we called her a year straight. Every single day. Cedric Harris, I don't even know how many times I called him, okay? I called him, click. He's supposed to come meet Wendy, click. He's gonna drive over. We had a personal meeting. Stephanie, I'm like, Stephanie, he's gonna show up? I don't know. Drives over, drives halfway, stops at the Waffle House. I'm like, that wasn't fun. I never gave up. You can't give up. You just gotta keep inviting people. Keep a calendar. When you do a grand opening at your house, 2 or 3 customers get in, what do? The same day you schedule their grand opening at their house. And you go do it right then. Get people excited. One on the left, one customer on the left, one customer on the right. This same 24 hours. Steve Merritt, Bob called Steve Merritt and Gina Merritt 12 times. I'm sure they're like, what is this? We're good. Professional water skier, doing great. We're good. But look what happened. Double Diamond, killing it by not giving up. Stop letting people talk out of the best thing that's ever happened to you. Go out there, get a calendar, do webinars, discover Jeunesses, regionals, and expos. You don't miss them. I don't know if you'll be a diamond. Hey, Adrian, look at Adrian up front. I don't know if you'll be a diamond. Adrian was one of the first people I put in the business. He hit Ruby for the last 6 months in a row by not giving up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, he's going to be an emerald. He's going to be a diamond in the company. It's a thing that he talks about, right? He has ADD. You know what that means? ADD. He has Adrian Double Diamond. All right? And he's not going to quit till he gets it. Every event, be on time. I'm always 15 minutes early. Okay, drives certain people crazy, but I'm telling you right now, I'm 15 minutes early. If you're not 15 minutes early, you're late. Okay? When I worked for Publix 22 years, I was never late. 22 years, I drove 122 miles one way to work every day. Every day. Left at 4 in the morning, got home at 7 at night. People say, oh, Kevin, you got it in network marketing, you got it in Jeunesse, it's easy. No, it's not. We work all the time. Some people will tell you something different. Look at this water. Hey, Cedric. Man, that was nice, right? I can tell you, we work all the time talking to people, staying in phase 1. It makes me crazy when people say, oh, we got in Genesis, we're going to be rich in 24 hours. No way. Okay? Adrian's been in for going on 6 years in March. Think about that. Hit Ruby. He's not quitting until he hits a double diamond. Don't quit. Stop letting people talk you out of the best thing that's ever happened to you. Stay focused. Stay focused. Be on time. Be prepared. Event recognition. Plan all your team things, all your dinners, everything around events. Edify people. Be nice to people. Pick up the phone. Think about it. When you're not picking up the phone, you're in network marketing, pick up the phone. When you do a three-way call with Steve, don't say, hey, Steve, tell him this. Hey, Steve, tell him that. Just be quiet. Let the upline do their work. Put us to work. Wouldn't it be amazing to go out there for Stephanie Nichols, Steve Green, put them to work? They call me all the time, okay? When we need them, they're there for us. Think about that. You have, whatever your sponsors are, they're out there for you. They're out there for you. Go out there and do it. Pack the room. I'll never forget this. A couple walked across stage as Emeralds in November. I'm like, when I first got started, we invited 46 people to the event. Somebody like Burke Hedges is in the room. He was one of the people we invited 5.5 years ago. He said, not right now. Big mistake. He came around 5 years later, okay? My 46 people walked out. I'm like, man, that was bad. Stephanie, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna cry or are we gonna go to work? You know what we did? We went to work. We went to work. Those people made a mistake. I'm telling you, they did. 5.5 years later, people are double diamonds, going out for triple diamond, okay? We're not quitting. We're staying in phase one. Pack the room. Invite everybody you can. Don't give up. Call 200 people. How many people you have in your group here right now? 5, 10, 20, 50, 200, 500, 5,000. How many do you want in your group in the next convention, the next lead, the next university? How many people in November are you going to have at the next university? Let's see it. It's your chance. Look at these dates. Regional events. How many people do you want to have in October in Miami, Washington, Toronto, Seattle? How many people do you want to have there? I can promise you, if the more people that you get there and more customers you're going to have, you're going to win. You're going to win. Stop letting people talk you out of the best thing that's ever happened to you. Be nice to people. Work hard. It's not going to be easy. You know how many times in the last 13 years I wanted to quit this industry? Shoot, sometimes I go, man, this is hard, Steph. What are we going to do? Kevin, we're going to go to work. Stop watching the water go around in circles and call Cedric Harris. I'm like, I got it. Stay focused. Plug into these events, regional events. I'm telling you what, Discover Jeunesse, if you're not using Discover Jeunesse, now I'm saying sometimes you don't even have to go to the corporate office. I met a couple double diamonds last night, been in Jeunesse from the beginning, 10 years, never been to the old office, never been to the new office. You know why? They have passion. They don't need to have the building. They have passion. They go to work. They go to work. They love it. They love our products. They stay focused on it. But I tell you, if you're anywhere in Florida, Discover Jeunesse, it's there for you to win, to see the whole opportunity. Get yourself out of the way. Let the diamonds, double diamonds, emeralds, Wendy and Randy Scott show you the vision of this company. Let them do the work for you. You hired them to do the work for you. Get yourself out of the way. Be quiet. Be quiet when you go there. Sit in the front row. Take notes. Edify your people. It drives me crazy. People want to be edified. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what you do. They want to hear your name mentioned, right? Edify your team. Don't be jealous of people that are doing better than you. Believe me, I want Jessica, Cedric, everybody in my organization to do better than Kevin. I promise you. Why is that? Because then one day I'm going to go to the beach, okay? I'm just telling you, you want to edify people, care about people. Plug them into these events. Plug them in. University is big, man. I'm just telling you. Oh, my goodness. Who's excited about Black Friday? I didn't know this slide was in here. Black Friday. okay? Last year, I think we did 35 million. I believe, I don't know how much we're going to do, but I can tell you this, we're going to light it up. We are going to light it up. I don't know what they have in store for us, but Jeunesse never lets us down. Focus on events. This is one of the biggest events that take your whole business when everybody else in network marketing in November and December are taking off. Your checks will go through the roof by focusing on this event. I'm telling you, if you don't know about it, we're going to have some crazy, crazy, crazy promotions. I don't know what it is going to be. I wish I could say it right now. I have no idea, but I can promise you this. They have never let us down. Never let us down. You want to be thinking about this, going through the events this weekend, buy those packages. Think about getting all the packages. Look at those travel points. Look at the reward, the bonus credits in those packages. I'm telling you, if you go out there and get those packages and focus on them, focus on those trips. How many people do you want on the next trip, a rewards trip, in your group? How many people do you want there? Is it 5? Is it 10? Set a goal. Write the goals for every event that's going on until the end of the year, until lead of next year. And I can tell you we're having lead in January sometime. I don't know the exact date. How many people, how many rank advances, new people do you want to hit? Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, Diamond in your group. Write it down, whatever it is. Maybe it's 5 Diamond legs. Maybe it's, 5 Sapphire legs. Think about that. Maybe it's 6 Sapphire legs. Whatever it is. What's your goal for the next 6 months? What are you thinking about? I think about Jeunesse when I wake up. I think about Jeunesse in the night. I think about Jeunesse when I'm going to bed, when my phone's ringing at 2 o'clock in the morning and Jason's calling me. I promise you, I pick up the phone. I'm so excited because I'm staying in phase 1. Yeah, there was a time a couple years ago I'm like, man, let me take a break. That was the dumbest thing I ever did. I had to wait until a couple of teams come in and Mark Smith come in and blew the doors out. Man, how in the world is that guy coming over here making us look bad? I'm like, we're going to work, right? So I said, next thing you know, we're talking to Jessica. Next thing you know, we're sponsoring Brighart. Next thing you know, we keep sponsoring people. We keep getting customers. We didn't give up, okay? Competition's good. It's got one of the fastest growing teams in the company. I'm excited that they came over. I'm excited about new people coming over. Why? Because it has momentum. We get momentum. We need to feed off each other. Sit in the front row when you're bringing your team there. Clap every time they're winning awards. Take pictures with them. Be excited. I tell you what, people, we have ups and downs all the time, okay? You can have ups and downs all the time. If you stay focused and you don't quit and let somebody talk you out of the best thing that's ever happened to you. You'll look back 5 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and the next 10 years. Everybody's not going to do it, okay? Who cares? Next. Look for the people that's looking for something different. That's what we're looking for. Look for somebody that has a big why, who knows a lot of people. People say, oh, I was on Facebook, I was trying to talk to somebody. I was on doing this, I was doing that. They didn't even talk to anybody. They want to feel busy, management mode, okay? I don't even know what that is, management mode. You need to stay in phase 1, getting customers, passion, looking for people, talking to people, meet them at Starbucks, go look at a car, go look at a boat, go meet somebody different. Look for people way better than you. You don't care. I'm just a dumb grocery boy, I promise you. I barely graduated high school, I can't spell. I send Wendy texts sometimes, she goes, what does this say, Kevin? What does that mean? Scott's like, Kevin, you can't text, you can't spell, don't send me anything. Can you call me once in a while? I'm telling you, just go out there and talk to people. Share the opportunity. Hand them reserve. Find some Chinese people, I promise you, okay? I was talking last night. I said, I got to go to Singapore. They said they speak English. I didn't know that. I'm ready to go. I'm going there next month. Because why? Because they work. They talk to people. They drink the reserve. They hand it out like candy. How many packs do they hand out every day? I promise the person that's handing out a box of reserve packs every day to that many people, right? They're winning. They're winning. Don't quit, man. I promise you. Take an opportunity. Don't quit. It's not easy. People say, Kevin, you make it look easy because I'm walking around with flip-flops on and Dennis had these dress shoes on yesterday. I said, it's not easy. But if you don't quit, you stay focused, and you don't let people talk you out of the best thing that's ever happened to you. Believe me, I had all kinds of obstacles in my life. I'm not perfect. Been divorced a few times. My children have cerebral palsy. I don't quit. You know why? Because I want to build a legacy company with Janess and my family. Think about that, right? Come on now. Think about that. What do you want to do? What is your why? Write it down. Think about it every single day. What's your passion? You got to get fired up. You cannot let things get in your mind. It happens to everybody. Me, it happens to Wendy, it happens to Randy, it happens to Scott. Okay, something gets in their mind, they're like, oh man. You don't think they have challenges? Everybody does. But you know what? They don't quit. Wendy said it best last night. She goes, I'm not quitting. There's no way we're quitting. We're going for it. You think we did great in the last 10 years? They already forgot about it after next week. 9/9, after that's over, they're going to celebrate today with a 10-year anniversary, and they're thinking about next year. They're thinking about tomorrow. Let's go. Why do you think they work 100 hours a week? People say, Kevin, you got in network marketing because you could sit at the beach all day. Well, that's wrong, I promise you, okay? I promise you, that's not true. You got to go for it. Go for it. You decide what it is. Some people get complacent. They said they're doing better than they ever have. Well, that's great. What if you could do a little bit more? Do a little bit more. You're going to wake up 3 years, I promise you. Adrian took 5 years. 5 years to hit Ruby consistent every single month. What's going to happen in the next 6 months when he's hitting Emerald for 6 months, 7 months? Then he hits Diamond for 6, 7 months. Just like Wanda Beckett, same thing. Ruby, Emerald, they're going to hit Diamond, right? Look at that crowd back there. Then the next thing you know, they're going to hit Adrian, ADD, Adrian Double Diamond. I'm just telling you, it's going to happen. Why? Because he's passionate about it. He's excited. I don't think Wendy and Randy and Scott probably don't even remember. We brought Adrian in with 4 people in the old Douglas office and sat him down, and Scott talked to him, and Scott took him to see, we went to dinner at Seasons 52. That was a long time ago, okay? He can't do that anymore to everybody, but I'm just telling you, sat down, and it changed his life, and it changed my life, and it changed Stephanie's life, and changed our whole way we think about people, okay? Because they care about people. 6 years ago, they're still doing the same thing. Meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting until 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Because the Chinese, I promise you, they do not sleep. And they will, at 4 o'clock in the morning, they're like, well, show me this again. Talk to me about this one more time. Handing that reserve out, drinking mine, drinking reserve, drinking mine, drinking reserve, putting the serum on. Because they understand business. They understand they're going to win. So I'm going to leave you with this, all right? I could talk forever. My throat is killing me from earlier because I had to make sure that we won in the mosh pit other than the corporate environment, okay? I'm not knocking corporate America because I love it, but I'm telling you right, have freedom. Go for it for your family. Don't quit. Don't quit. Stop letting them broke people talk you out of, they say, Kevin, $1,000, $2,000. $500, whatever it is. That's a lot of money. You're 40 years old. You can't afford a $500 investment in your future. Keep doing what you're doing. Looks like it's working. All right? You got to be rude to somebody. I'm going to end with this. You ready? You guys ready for this? Because I put this on there so you can know what to say. Now, get fired up, and you guys got to say, see at the top, the very top. And when we say the tip top, you guys got to say tip top. You got it? All right, you ready? See at the top. The very top, the tip top.